got you. I'm Hank. Welcome to Hamiltonville Farm. Our channel is all about tractors and the hobby farm lifestyle. So that's the kind of content you'll see on our channel. If that stuff interests you, consider hitting that little red subscribe button below and become a member of our community. We would appreciate that. It's totally 100% free. I do a lot of tractor videos, but I also do videos on some of the products we use around our homestead or around our small hobby farm. And today I want to talk about something that we recently purchased off Amazon, and I think you're going to like it. Stay tuned. Today I want to talk about the SUNJOE 13.5 amp tiller cultivator. It's a 16-inch wide model. We'll go through all the specs of it here in a second. But sometimes we have a small garden in the fall that doesn't really warrant the use of the big tractor. And so we think something like this is really going to help us out. And there's a lot of times where Gina likes to go and do a little gardening or tilling herself, where I'm off doing other projects or other things. So we wanted something that is easy enough for her to handle in order to get the fall garden ready for when we're doing our planting. So this is why we come up with the SUNJOE tiller and cultivator, the electric model. So you know, that's, some people may look at that and be like, well, I can't run a drop cord or an extension cord out to the garden where I have. But if you live in a subdivision or something like that, and you don't have a really big garden or a lot of property, then this is something that you should consider. This thing has excellent reviews on it, and so this is the model we went with. I think we paid $100 for it, maybe $115 at the most, and we got it off our Amazon link again below in the description. So if it's something you want to consider, definitely check it out. Let's go over the specs of the SUNJOE tiller cultivator. When you pull the tiller out of the box, there's going to be some assembly required. So you're going to have to read the instructions on where the handles go, but it's only a couple bolts. It's nothing too daunting, if you will. So over here you have the main body of the tiller. Again, it's a 16-inch wide tiller, and it goes to the depth of 8 inches for its tilling depth. So that's pretty impressive for such a small machine. The tiller itself has a handle that you can transport with, and then of course the safety features that are associated with it. The button here is for you to depress while you pull the trigger, kind of a safety feature that they built into it. So that's where it is, and you also have the cord, the extension cord, or the cord on the back side of it that plugs into the extension cord that you'll need to run out to the area that you're going to till or garden up at your place. Okay, which takes me to my question of the day. The question of the day is, would you be interested in using an electric tiller at the property that you have? Leave a comment below and let me know if this is something that will work on your property. Now that we kind of understand the tiller itself and some of the components associated with it, let's go ahead and assemble it, get it put together, and I'll show you how that process is. It's super easy. And so let's start by putting the bottom handle or the middle handle onto the body itself. This is the middle handle, and it's conformed so that it tapers to the body of the tiller portion. You simply run the screws like so. You want to put the green handle toward the outside. You're simply going to place these bolts through the holes. Now the thing about these bolts are they're contoured or conformed to the shape of the handle. So you want to put the bolt on the inside, follow the contour of the bolt, and then place the green plastic handle on the outside. Now listen, we're almost done with the assembly of this thing. That's how quick it is. So once we put the middle section on, you're going to attach the top portion on as well. And the handles actually have a groove in them that fit so that you can't mess this thing up. Now when you're doing something like this, it takes me to my tip of the day. My tip of the day is always read the instructions manual when you're buying a piece of equipment like this. It doesn't matter how many times you put this kind of stuff together or how intuitive it is. Go ahead and give the instruction manual or owner's manual a glance over to make sure that you don't miss something that you go back and you go, oh, I should have done that earlier. So always read the instructions manual. So now that we got this thing unboxed and assembled, let's see if we can get it to good use. Let's go check out Gina in the garden using this thing. So you can see Gina handled this thing pretty easily. There are a couple drawbacks that we can find out already. If you don't have the plug secured into the handle, the plug's going to come unplugged on you. That's a lot of plugs in that sentence. But so make sure you secure the drop cord or extension cord inside the little handle secure tab that it has here. And also make sure you keep an eye on the wheels. The wheels do seem a little wobbly, but I think they're going to be fine. As you saw Gina in the video, she did well with it and did enough tilling of the ground that's going to be good enough to plant our seeds in, our fall crop in. So I think this thing's going to work out pretty good for us. I'm very tempted to do like a 6-month review on it, or maybe a 4 or 5 time review on it to see how it handles it. But I think it's going to do fine. I think it's a well spent $100 for Gina to be able to till our garden, and I don't have to use my Mahindra 4540 on such a small spot. Okay, hey, look, as always, there's going to be that little white circle barn pop up there. You can click on that to subscribe to our page. We'd love for you to watch all our videos that we have on our channel. Thanks a lot for joining us, and we'll catch you on the next video. You guys take care.